apologize for how bumpy this may be, but I just wanted to talk with you, and I might lose you going over some bumps. But tonight I'm going out sober for the very first time. Not that I've given up alcohol for long, like a week, give or take, but this will be my first time going out and seeing people, like the same group of people that I saw the last time I drank, which led me to not wanting to drink anymore. So that makes me very, very anxious. I was literally sitting here picking at my thumb like I always do. That's a very much a self-soothing habit, coping mechanism, where I pick my fingers, pick my cuticles, pick my nails, all that fun stuff. But I was like, okay, maybe I should just talk about it. And please excuse the quality. I have no idea what this is going to be like. Again, this might just be another one of those rambly, I post what I post and I don't edit it because I want this to be very candid, very raw, what I'm thinking. So I can't really avoid not going out this weekend because it is a charity baseball tournament for somebody in Dustin's family, like very close to him. So I would like to make an appearance. I should make an appearance. I need to make an appearance because obviously he's my boyfriend of 4.5 years, and this is in memory of somebody very close and very dear to him. So it is what it is, but I'm telling myself my presence doesn't have to be for very long. So I'm on my way to do chores right now, actually. And I'll probably be there till close to 8, honestly. And the baseball tournament, I think, goes to like 11. I think the last game starts at 10. So what my plan is to just stop there on my way home. I did bring extra clothes and some stuff to like freshen up a little bit, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then that way I can just go home after that. But the hardest part is just getting the first interaction over and done with since having a embarrassing night, a night that I'm not proud of, and going and confronting the people that I potentially made a fool of myself in front of, and the fear of the unknown, the what if they call me out about it, what if they give me a hard time about it, what if they embarrass me in front of other people and bring up things that I said or that I talked about. I'm just a very non-confrontational person, and I just make up worst case scenarios in my head about what these people might say to me. But to be fair, anything they could say to me isn't anything that I haven't already told myself. If not, what I say to myself is way worse than anything anybody would ever actually say to a person, say to somebody else. So that gives me like a little bit of hope, I think. I just don't want to be there. I don't want to go. But I know this is like an uncomfortable thing that I need to push myself out of, and that I'm gonna have to see these people at some point, so I might as well just get over and done with now instead of prolonging it, and then I don't have to constantly beat myself up and wonder what they're gonna say when I see them next, because let's just get it over with now. Let's just do it. Let's just jump in. But that would often lead me to vaping, and that's something I'm giving up. So the cravings today have been so bad. So the last time I vaped was Tuesday. So like Wednesday was the first full day clean off of the vape, no nicotine. So I'm technically day 3 right now, and I'm having a hard time. I'm very snacky. I've given up vaping before, so none of this is super new to me. But I feel very snacky. I am picking my finger a lot, as you can tell, more so than normal. I feel on edge, and like, I don't know if I actually do have them, but like heart palpitations. Just feel like my heart is just ticking away in there. And I just feel anxious, but there are a lot of factors going into this, so I can't say it's necessarily from vaping. I have a pretty big evening. This weekend is also big. I'm kind of all over the place, and I really apologize. Oh dear God. Okay, well, lost you there. Okay, you're back. I was turning a corner. This is probably gonna happen again. But yeah, I have a big weekend because the tournament goes all weekend, so obviously till tomorrow. But I do have to do chores, so that kind of gives me an out for tomorrow, a reason to leave. Anyways, coming back to where I was going before I lost you. With the vaping, tonight would be an instance where I would vape a lot leading up to it, and then I would vape at the baseball diamond for something to do with my hands and for something to like preoccupy me and to take me out of the moment and to just have a coping mechanism and something to lean on. I'm gonna have to hold you because we're going around another corner. And then that would lead to me drinking because I am going to be slightly uncomfortable because this is also not a group of people that I typically hang out with. Like, these are more Dustin's friends than mine. So that's another thing. This group drinks a lot. So that's why I am also planning on going there on my way home so that I have a reason to leave and not going home, getting dressed, and then coming back, because that gives me an out. It gives me an exit plan. I am preparing myself. I'm setting myself up for success and being gentle on myself, being understanding, not putting myself in a situation where I need to choose what to do. I already know what I'm doing. I'm going to follow my plan. And if that means leaving half an hour after I get there, then so be it. I'm going to leave. I'm not letting the thought of other people's expectations of me take me away from my goals and make me choose decisions that I don't necessarily want to choose, because I have a choice. Ultimately, my choice. Nobody's going to force me to stay there. Nobody's going to give me a hard time if I stay. They're going to give me a hard time if I leave, but whatever. It is what it is. I don't really care anymore. I don't care. I don't care what other people think about me anymore. Going forward, I don't care what they think about me. I'm still a little bit stuck on last weekend's activities, but we're only going up. I can't change what happened then. I can only change what decisions I make going forward. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put ourselves first. We're going to make decisions that I'm gonna be proud of tomorrow and not make me feel suicidal and want to end it all, because that's not a fun spot to be in, and I'm tired of feeling that way. Okay, I need to hold you again. Please just bear with me for like 5 seconds. Oh my God, that is so much traffic right now. Okay, well, while we're sitting here, I'm just really worried. The unknown is what really stresses me out. What is this sir doing? Okay, Mr. Tractor Man. People piss me off. Yeah, I'm not gonna let other people see. I almost lost you again. This is not. I need to find a better setup when I'm driving and vlogging. How inconsiderate for a vehicle not to come with a built-in thing. It actually is pretty nice. Okay, I'm so losing it right now and so off topic. That is just how I feel. I feel very scattered and fluttery in my chest right now, and I just needed to talk about it and to vocalize it because it's the unknown. Like, when I get there, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be sober. I'm gonna have my vehicle there. I'm gonna be able to leave. Fuck, I forgot the muffins. I'm gonna be able to leave whenever I want. I baked muffins to bring to Dustin, and I forgot them at home. Oh well. Yeah, I just feel all over the place. It's gonna be okay. I got this. I brought a Diet Coke with me. I have my water. I brought food, so I'm gonna be well fed going into it. I know I've done it before. I've gone to things sober before. It's just always the first time after making a fool of myself that makes me really worried and really anxious and gets myself all in a tizzy. And the fact that Dustin's going to be doing stuff, so I won't have him there constantly with me because he is umping. So I'm going to be by myself and trying to find people to sit with, which gives me even more anxiety. I hope my cousin's going to be there. I know she's going to be there playing. I'm just not sure what she's going to be doing. So at least I'll have someone, hopefully. That also makes me nervous because drinking makes me more social, obviously. It brings down the inhibitions, lowers my walls, and like the self-criticism. But then they get too low, and then I make a big fool of myself and big embarrassment. So when I'm sober, I feel very closed off and very reserved and very inwards, and that just those feelings lead me to drink to ease that, to self-soothe. But I'm gonna face it head on. I'm gonna talk to who I want, and if I sit by myself, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. People will judge, but it's fine. I don't care what they think. I have my friends, I have my group of people, and I got this. Okay, well, thank you for listening to this. I will probably not talk to you because I'm not really vlogging. I just wanted to chat about this. Yeah, thank you for listening to me ramble and rant on and on about my concerns of going out sober. But it's okay. I'll give you an update in a different video maybe of like, this is me before, and then hopefully I'll come back with a update that things are okay. Nobody gave me shit, nobody punched me, nobody made me feel embarrassed. Fingers crossed, but you know, maybe not. Whatever happens, I can deal with it. I can take it head on. If people say stuff to me, those are the consequences of my actions. I was a big girl the night I chose to drink, so I'm a big girl now who can face the music. Is that the context for that saying? Face the consequences of my actions and handle it and be accountable and take full credit for the shit show that was. And who knows, maybe it wasn't even that bad. That's the other thing in my brain. It makes up scenarios that are probably a lot worse than it actually is, blows them way out of proportion. So who knows, maybe people will tell me I'm a fun time, but I'm not feeling like I had a fun time, so that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what I look like to other people, it's how I feel. That was a good pep talk. I feel a bit better. I'm still gonna be picking the shit out of my fingers, but it's a good thing I gotta wear gloves at work. Okay, anyways, thanks for listening to this chat. I'm gonna finish my Alani. This probably isn't good for my anxiety, but YOLO. It's better than a drink, better than a shot, better than tequila, so let a girl live. Let her have hobbies. Bye.